Good morning. Welcome to weekly forecast of Nifty top 10 stocks and major indexes. Today we are going to discuss about the Nifty, Bank Nifty, and major indexes like gold, silver, crude, and uh, Bitcoin. So, what is the possible trend for the next week? So, it's an hourly chart. We'll begin with the gold. So we'll begin with the gold today. So as in the earlier week, we discussed this that like gold, it might go towards the 1779 or to the level of 1770, but it went slowly and broke the high. If you can see the structure, the overall structure it is making is a triangle. Here you can see the clearly what the structure it is making in a daily basis. It is like a triangular structure. It trading in between these two levels. Okay, but if I see hourly chart, we were expecting it to come down to the downside by seeing the previous move. This is, and against this we were expecting this, but if you see the overall trend line or the trend of this, it is the line, or like this is the line. If it breaks the level, then we would have sold it, and here we might have get the sell option by thinking that this is a low as it breaks the previous high, and this will be our stop loss, and here we were expecting it to do the 1779. It went upside. Now what? There is a two scenario. If it comes immediately, it will go downside, or if it consolidates little bit, then it will be going to go for one more up before it can go any further down. So that will be again the overall structure will be like under the flat, exactly there. So if it is like this, again it might come before it can go any further up. So in case of gold, as of now, you can look for the buy or like a neutral structure. Don't look for the sell immediately until and unless it is a sharp downside or a faster downside movement. A silver, as earlier said, like it is consolidating, it might go a little bit up or to the downside. The structure wise hasn't changed much. It is still in the form of like a consolidation, and it is a B wave which is presently going on. This is like a, and if it comes like this again, it has to do the triangular structure or expanding triangular structure, or simple to this is A, B, and C. It can go to the 61% or 80%. So now in case of silver, you can look for the buy setup, not to sell. And the crude oil, brilliant. So earlier said like a stay in a buy. So it did exactly the same. This is the structure. So in case of crude, it is not going to stop here, I hope. So we'll look for the longer structure, maybe to the weekly or something. Yeah. Earlier we said like here 80% or 61% to this level, it might go. So here you can see in a weekly structure, it is like a buy only, or at least it can go 110 or 130, 110 or 100 USD crude oil on a daily basis. It's an hourly basis. It is still in the upside. So I'm just holding this one trend line and this second, and I'm expecting or expanding it to the upper level. So it is at the upper level. So hopefully it will be like a 1 and 2 or something. If you started here, then this will be the different structure. If it comes downside, that's fine, or else it will be going to go for 113 or 110 on the basis of daily it is again. So I'm removing everything now. I'll go still little bit lower the structure, that is the hourly now. So for immediately, I'm just connecting these two lows and one high. So there is a small upside left, and if I do this, there is a similar outcome, that is for 95 and 96. Hopefully it will go up and maybe consolidate a little bit and then go upside, or if it touches this, that will be like a 1 and 2 here, and if it is a 3 4 and this is the last, then it will do this and may consolidate a little bit. But as of now, you can look for the buy setup for 96 and 100 USD in case of crude oil. USD INR structurally hasn't changed much. As said earlier, like here, it might go upside to the 80%, that is for 75 USD. So look for the buy setup in case of USD INR. This structure is stands. So maybe to the 80% or to the 61%. It has done the 61%. So now I'm waiting for 75. So look for the buy, not for the sell. Now the Bitcoin, brilliant. It's a move like we discussed this like when we were here. I said look for the buy. If it comes near this structure of 36 or 32, that's fine. Or else we will be going to see one up, and we are near 42,000. We are going to do the 52,000 soon, because this is a faster retracement for the upside if I take the time wise. So look for the buy in case of Bitcoin. There is structurally nothing changed much. So you can look for the buy in case of Bitcoin. Okay. Next is a Nifty. So ever waited. The like previous videos, I have discussed this, like the structure might be doing the triangular. So there is a one possibility it might do the triangle here. So before it can go any further up or further down. So hopefully this structure will be now for the come to the downside and to the upside and to the down. So that will be doing the triangular structure. If it goes, that will be like 80%. Or if it continues the same trend. So for me, this is like A and this is B, and this is going to go for the C. So it's a simple ABC kind of a structure. But for this is a A, and whatever it is going a B. So capital A and capital B, let's say, and it will be like a capital C. So again, there is a structure here. It might do the triangular or a flat or a different structure. But here in the short term, I'm looking the price might be go in between the area of 17,800 to the level of 16,800. This is the 1,000-point movement. It might run behind these or below and above these two levels. So hopefully this will come to the level of 17,200 or something. Then it might go towards 17,500 and again come to the level of 17,300. This is a one possibility. And second is like if it is like a going upside, so then this will be like a simple ABC kind of a structure. Again, the structure will be different. Then again there is a possibility of a triangle. So hopefully this is a good good area to option sellers, not for the option buyers, I can say, because these two areas are important. Until and unless these areas are taken out, I won't be looking any like a fresh buys. But here we will do maybe the triangle or some other structure that to match these kind of a structure. So that will be ABC kind of a structure, because it might take some time, but consolidation is looking obvious in case of Nifty. So if you're look for the sell towards 17,200 or something, then you can look buy towards 17,500 and 17,700. Bank Nifty, maybe similar structure, nothing have changed much. So here it might consolidate in between these two areas of 80%, that is 40,000. Yeah, this 40,000, and for the downside it is 36,379. So here it might do this and do this. So consolidation is looking obvious in case of Bank Nifty. So stay in a sell, then buy in case of Bank Nifty. Okay. Individual stocks now. We'll look for the HDFC. So in the last week we discussed this, like it might come to the level of this and go towards the 2,300, but it did not come here, but it directly went down. So here there is a trick. So whenever you are trading, please do add these trend lines or channels. Those will act and brilliantly. So here again we are coming towards the 2,300 in case of HDFC. So look for the sell, not for the buy, until unless it crosses the level of 2,500. Okay, HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, it is a triangular like structure. It's presently going on. It might do this and do that. So that will be completing ABC. So here again it might come to the level of 1465, or if it is like break this level of 1537, it might go towards 1590. So look for buy now, until and unless it crosses the level of 1500, look for the sell. Hindustan Unilever structurally hasn't changed much. So you can see clearly there is a downside first, then upside. This is A, B, and C structure. Now look for the sell, then for the buy. ICICI Bank structurally hasn't changed much. It is making the structure that of the A, B, and C, right? So look for the buy for 860, not to sell as of now. It might come to the level of 760 or 750. That is the part of this B wave, and it will be going to go for the C. Infosys structurally hasn't changed much. It is going on a B wave, so it might go towards the 1800 and come down to the one down. So look for the sell or consolidated sell, I can say. So here it might do this, and that will be like a B, and we are going to go for the C. Might be from this level or this level. That depends how it goes to make a flat or a zigzag. ITC, I said look for the buy. It is brilliantly done. See here, downside, and went straight from the level of 212 to 240. Brilliant 10% movement, maybe from 200 to 240. 200 to 230, 20 points or 30 points movement. It is 10%. That is a brilliant move. So we can see one more 245 or something. So look for the buy in case of ITC, not to sell. Here in case of Kotak, the similar structure, all the patterns you can see they are making the similar patterns. So this is a case, maybe little down and then up, maybe little down and then up, or consolidation is the case in case of all the Nifty top 10 stocks. L&T also you can see similar structure. Here it is downside, and it might go little up and downside, and to match this it will go one up. Okay, look for the sell and then buy. Reliance Industries, it is going in a consolidation zone. So against to this is like a simple ABC kind of a structure. Now you can look buy then sell. Okay, first look buy, then look for the sell. And the TCS, it is fine. It was doing the structure that of the flat earlier. We were expecting it to come to the 80%. So 80%, I hope here it is. So it might come a little bit down. So that will be completing this ABC, or it can go little up and then down. So that will be again doing the ABC. So look for the sell in case of TCS for 3500 or 3600, not to buy. Bajaj Finance. Bajaj Finance, similar ABC kind of a structure. Here, it was a good move for the upside. You can see 80% is the minimum structure. This has done. And now for the downside, now it will go a little bit up or a consolidate again and do this before it can go any further up or further down. Okay. So here you can look consolidation in case of Bajaj Finance, and to the sell towards 6600 may happen in case of Bajaj Finance. So this is the structure which possibly may happen in case of Nifty, Bank Nifty, and all other sectors. This video is made for only educational purpose. Please do take your expert advice before taking any trading and investment decisions. Thank you. Thanks a lot. If you find this video useful, please do subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.